Hello back everyone. So throughout this session our task is to convert this code to a function which we take it in our last session. So that's basically very simple mathematical equation. It's basically 2 to the power 3 equal 8. Alright, so can you right now convert that one to a function? Yes. All we have to do before all of the definition of the variables, we need to write a keyword, and that one called it function. All we have to do is to write a keyword called it function, and let's give it a name, power, and here is it, the parameter, and after that it's opening and closing curly bracket, and definitely the opening curly bracket, and after that the whole equation, and the end it will be the closing curly bracket. That's awesome. But right now look at the console, there is nothing over there. Because of what? Because you didn't call this function, you just define it, but you didn't call it at least one time. So how can we call it? Yes, all we have to do is to take that function name with a parameter and just put it here and look at the console. And here is it. It's 8 because we called this function only one time. But guess what? If I take this power and I will call it another time like that, guess what? Yeah, he show you the first 8 and here is it, the second 8. To get out the confusion, let me clear the console and let me print it for the third time. We shall saw it only 3 times. Look at that, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so let's clear it again and just let me call it for the 4th time, and look at that. Right now, here is it, you saw it 4 times. That's perfect. But right now, your function, it's basically constant. It's all the time will show the same result. I think we need to make it a little bit dynamic. Let me make this one again clear. And here is it, I will start by defining some parameter. So here is it, the parameter will be x and power. Here is it, x and power. And to define that one, we're gonna say let x, and that one let power. Awesome. And here is it, I will remove those from here, all right, just right now, and I will put default parameter over there. The default parameter for x, it will be 2, and the default parameter for the power will be 3. In case you didn't pass anything for your function, it will work with the normal equation, which is basically 2 to the power 3 equal 8. Alright, that's nice, but if you change the parameter, the result definitely will be changed. Let us see the result right now. So let me remove that calling, and I will start by saying power, just empty, and in another case I will say power 2 to the power 4, and in another case I will say 3. So look at that, here is it, the first result is basically 8 because we didn't provide any parameter, so he take the default parameter, which is basically 2 and 3, and 2 to the power 3, it's basically 8. And the other one, we are talking about 2 to the power 4, it's basically 16. He already override the current default parameter because you pass 2 to the first parameter and you pass 4 to the second parameter. Awesome. So it's working. 2 to the power 4, it's basically 16, and the last one, 3 to the power 2, it gives you 9.